glorious galette filled with tender leftover turkey, veggies, mashed potatoes, dressing, and cranberry sauce gathered up in flaky pastry. Fingers crossed you still have leftovers from that spectacular turkey dinner you just served. Because today we're making a leftover turkey galette with all the trimmings. Whether it's Christmas or Thanksgiving or any holiday where you serve a turkey dinner with all the trimmings, let me show you the only way to do leftovers. This is it. Now, let me set the scene. This is what I recently served when my family gathered for Thanksgiving. I made my famous dry brined roasted turkey, Brussels sprouts with cheesy walnut sage sauce, Colcannon potatoes mashed with sautéed leeks or kale or cabbage, grilled carrots with garlic, lime, and honey, a sausage dressing with apples, and a tangy cranberry sauce with ginger, orange, and port. Of course, my family loved the entire dinner, but a couple of days later, I put all the leftovers to good use by wrapping them up in flaky pastry and baking them galette style. Let's start this recipe by making the pastry. Into the canister of a food processor fitted with a blade attachment, I'm spilling 10 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1.5 cups unbleached all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. The lid goes on and I pulse a few times to coat that butter with the flour and salt. Then, with the machine running on low speed down the chimney, we're adding 5 tablespoons of cold water. Let the machine run and in about 30 seconds, magic, the dough clumps together. We're going to remove the dough, shape it into a disc, wrap, and we're going to refrigerate for at least an hour to chill before continuing. While the dough is chilling, a couple of little prep steps for those leftovers. Roasted turkey, I'm suggesting between 2 and 3 cups, dicing both light and dark meat into bite-sized pieces. I have those grilled heirloom carrots. I'm dicing them up about a cup's worth. Same with the Brussels sprouts, dice them up a cup's worth. Then watch this, I'm taking a square of parchment. I'm adding spoonfuls of my leek ribboned mashed potatoes. A second sheet of parchment goes on top, then rolling pin to roll it out into a disc shape. This layer is instantly galette ready to go. I also have cranberry sauce and the dressing ready to go. They're fine as is. But as you're watching this, I want you to think about how you're gonna craft your own galette at home. So let's say you served beans or peas, or how about sweet potatoes or rutabaga? Don't worry about it. Your leftovers will work perfectly in this recipe, guaranteed. Let's continue. Getting ready to assemble, we're preheating the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're also going to whisk up an egg wash. Add 1 tablespoon of water. We're going to whisk vigorously to combine. Set the egg wash to the side with a pastry brush. Now we get to assemble the galette. Just watch how easy this is. I have that chilled disc of dough. Flour the work surface, flour the top and bottom of the disc, then flour your rolling pin. We roll it out into a thin but large, maybe 14 to 16 inch round. Roll the dough back up onto your pin and then unroll it on a parchment lined baking tray. Now we smear the dough with maybe half a cup of cranberry sauce. Smooth it out close to the edge of the dough. Next, sprinkle with a vegetable. Green Brussels sprouts pop on that red of the cranberries. Watch this, I'm inverting those mashed potatoes. Peel away the parchment, nice easy layering. Let's add the turkey, continuing with the carrots. Finally, the dressing sprinkled over the entire mound of turkey dinner with all the trimmings. And then the final steps, fold, egg wash, and bake. Let's go. So lift up a bit of the dough, fold the dough edge towards the center, go to the next area, fold it in and up, and continue until the last little bit of dough is brought up to enclose the filling. Then we're going to brush the dough with the egg wash all the way around, top and bottom. Looks perfect. Now transfer to the oven. We're going to bake for 40 minutes or until the pastry is a gorgeous, glorious golden brown. Good thing about this recipe, your home or cottage is going to smell like the holidays all over again. It's a really nice, heartwarming bonus when you make this recipe. Now the galette is done. I'm going to slip it off the baking tray, leaving it to cool for 5 minutes, which is just enough time for me to reheat some leftover gravy. Ring that turkey dinner bell a second time. Time to serve. Cutting into the galette, check out that flaky pastry. We're cutting 6 wedges. Lifting one, you can see each piece is filled with all those delicious flavors. You'll need little more than a simple green salad on the side. We're drizzling with that tasty gravy and a sprinkle of chopped parsley. Wait until you hear all the oohs and ahs when you serve this delicious way of repurposing turkey leftovers. Ready to make it? Good news. Full recipe is up at weekendatthecottage.com. When you're visiting our website, please subscribe to it. Look for this video on our dedicated YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it as well. Don't forget to drop us comments, give us a thumbs up, and share this recipe with all your friends, please. And then finally, when turkey dinner looks this delicious a second time around, why don't you take a picture and post it on your favorite socials using hashtag weekendатthecottage on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. It's a leftover turkey galette with all the trimmings. I don't want leftovers, said no one ever again. Enjoy. It's so good. Oh, I want to make turkey dinner just to make this. Oh, so good.